Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. So in this video, I want to talk about modern women and some of the games they play on guys that they're gonna divorce, guys they have divorced, guys that they break up with, and so on. Like, y'all gotta realize, man, it's a reason why guys is becoming passport brothers. And I'm gonna tell you, low body count, high body count, pretty much the same. Some of these women, they gonna play these games regardless, because it's something that's being inbred in them in this country that makes them become a man's enemy when he does right by them, and try to become a man's friend when he doesn't. These women will love a guy that punch them in their eye more than a guy that took care of them for years. That's just the game they play. So, and that's not the only game. We're gonna talk about some other games they play. So they'll go from not having sex, insulting you, not appreciating you, to once they know it's over or after it's over, now they want to play this game, like making you think that you losing something, you losing out on something, you missing something. All y'all gotta do is close your eyes and remember how you got to that position in the first place. And know and understand that even if she tries not to be that way with the next man, the universe has a way of repaying people when they don't appreciate something good. And I know this because it happened to me at times, different situations, different circumstances. When you don't appreciate something good, see, first of all, let's go here. When things happen to you in life and you're in a relationship, you gotta fight through them. You can't take a selfish attitude, because you gotta understand that if it involves you and the other person you with, y'all both going through it. So you don't become a cheater or a slut or a resentful, grudge-hearted person when things happen in your relationship, when you lose things. Because I believe that was the case in my situation. When things get lost, you got to be able to bounce back from it. I don't think that she bounced back from everything that we lost. I think that it's evident that it was some grudge holding, and is some grudge holding. And that grudge, let me tell you something that happened in women. I got sisters, I got cousins. I done work with hundreds of women. I've seen it so many times. When a woman becomes resentful towards the guy that she's with, she's gonna become more loose. She's gonna become more flirtatious. She's gonna become more friendly with other guys. That's just what they do. I've seen it too many times through the years. Too many times. So, let me turn this off. I wanted to talk about that real quick. I got some things to do, but this is important. Don't let them bait you in. Corey, whether it's you, Corey Hardrick, or any of the rest of y'all, remember how you got where you got. So if they try to come around you, looking seductive, or showing their shape, or this or that, or now they trying to act super nice to you, but you broke up with them because they wasn't nice. Remember how you got where you got, because these modern women, these the games they play, man. When they reject us, it's done. When they break up with us, it's done. When they cause us to break up with them, it's done. Move on. So what? Who cares who gets you? Who cares? They play this game. Like I told y'all, relationships is for bad guys, because you could take care of a woman for years, not cheat on her or nothing. She will find a reason to turn against you. Some women never grow up. They just be childish. They want attention. That's the game they play. They will find a reason to turn against you no matter what. I know guys that's been good to their woman, but still don't do nothing but fight with their woman. And some of them is dumb enough to stay with her, like she's the only woman left. Why would you keep a woman that just fights against everything you do, fights against you, instead of being by yourself or trying to get with somebody else? But guys do it though. Guys do it. Like me, when I read about what a woman is supposed to be in a relationship, they supposed to be following you and supporting you and helping you every step of the way, unless they have a better way that they can prove is a better way. Not just them thinking that they above you or you lucky to have them on that other weird stuff they think. And so this stripper broad comes on my channel trying to insult my appearance and talk down on me. Take a look at that comment. What video? I can't look up the video, but I got on her heels. Don't let these women make you think less of yourself. Remember what their purpose is. If they not fulfilling their purpose, they are demonized Jezebel anyway. Shout out to the women that's being what they were created by God to be. You ain't gonna hear too much of them talking all this stuff. It's always the ones that's not doing what they created to do. You're not created to be no stripper. You're not created to be no hoe. You're not created to get married to a guy, cheat on him, or reject him, or not submit to him, or disrespect him. That's not what you created to do. That's why they be ending up with guys that beat on them and cheat on them. You had a dude that wasn't beating or cheating. You left him. He wasn't good enough for you. And you got with a dude who all he wanted to do is sex. They'll talk about, this was crazy, they'll talk about getting a rich man, and then they'll end up with practically the brokest dude in America. I'm telling you, people be getting judged sometimes. That's why the Bible says, do unto others as you will have them to do unto you. That's why when I got married, I never cheated. I cheated on everybody before that. It didn't matter though. Because this is what I'm telling you, these are the games they play. It didn't even matter. I got rewarded with conduct that was worse than the people I was dogging out. Either they was the sneakiest ever, or I could name the last three. Okay, listen, this is what happened. When they think you supposed to be faithful to them, and they faithful to you until they find out you're not faithful to them, that don't always count. That's why I tell y'all, don't lie to women. Because if they return that favor to you and you was lying to them, it's different if you ain't doing nothing and they trying to sneak and do stuff. That's bad. But I'm telling you, this is why I came in with the series that relationships is for bad guys. Because when I was a bad guy, women appreciated me more and were more faithful. I'm not saying that nothing physical went on. I don't know. I'm not gonna say it didn't, but I can't say it did. I could say emotional stuff, because these are the games that modern women play. This is why guys be like, okay, well, they ain't gonna be faithful anyway. I'm just gonna go to Thailand. I'm just gonna go to the DR. I'm gonna go to Colombia because they're not gonna be faithful anyway. So I might as well get what I'm looking for. Some guys just want to be treated like a man. And what's weird about the United States, a woman could treat you like trash and the police will still come and defend her. She could attack you first. And a lot of these police, first of all, let's look at Ray Rice. Let's look at some of the people who, I'm not condoning what they did, but it should be the same thing. These women should pay penalties for attacking these guys, and these guys should not be losing their livelihood over somebody that attacked them first. If they're going to lose their livelihood, it should be them unprovokedly attacking other people or attacking people first. That's only fair. That's why I be telling y'all, don't be choking these women doing all that little psychotic stuff during sex. My motto has been, since I was younger, because I can recall, it's always been a double standard since I can remember, since being a little kid. When they was teaching us in elementary school that girls are sugar and spice and everything nice, and was making us quote it. Ask anybody that went to Silver Spring Elementary in Milwaukee. The teachers were literally making us quote that girls were sugar and spice and everything nice. Anybody from Coach Greg probably remember that, because I think I think when he was younger, he lived in Milwaukee. The elementary schools in Milwaukee, I don't know about other, but I know in our school, Silver Spring Elementary, they made us view those girls like that. And if you fought a girl at school, man, you was done. Not only you gonna get the penalty at school, but our parents had that double standard too. Man, listen, them girls could fight. These Milwaukee girls back in the day, I won most of my fights. One day I was thinking, like, man, I ain't lose that many fights. But these girls, my cousin got me once or twice. I won the most of them, but she got me once or twice. And she got a lot of dudes. And I lost the fight to the big old girl too. Like, my sister had to jump in it. Big girl had me on the ground. I got up, started hooking her up though. Cause I was a little skinny something. I was a little skinny something when I was a kid. I had a growth spurt. Started eating, started lifting weights, drinking all that milk. I was taking weight gain. That weight gain, it was something in it. It made me taller and bigger. Well, I was going to get taller and bigger anyway because my father was 6 feet tall. But, shoot, them girls, man, you wasn't going to have no easy peasy fight. A lot of these girls here, I don't know about where you from, but they be throwing down. It's like you fighting a man, but they'll look at it like you not. So they play these games though. And society in the United States of America plays these games where they'll call a guy a deadbeat for just getting tired of being disrespected and not getting what a man is supposed to get in a relationship. Oh, he a deadbeat. He turned his back. He turned his back on his family. Did he? Or did she turn her back on him and he ultimately got tired of her? You can't stay with all these women, man. They'll drive you nuts. You'll end up with health problems. And like I told y'all, another game they play, they listen to people like Shira 7. Get on your woman heels if she listening to her. Be like, look, she's gonna have you acting a fool on me. I'm telling you, your woman start watching her, she'll start acting like her. Now she want to treat you like you a Dusty. I've been called a Dusty. Like how I said, how am I a Dusty and all the stuff I done did? All the stuff I done bought, all the stuff I done provided. Because I'm not rich don't mean I'm a Dusty. I'm on my way to that. If I live in health and them Illuminati state don't become too insecure where they want to eliminate money making. Yeah, I said it. Because we know who control the banks and everything. And the monetary earthly system. This is why I tell y'all, money don't really, because of who controls money, money is not the end all be all. The only way money will be the end all be all is if the Most High God was controlling it. The fact that He not controlling it, it lessens its value. Now you need it to buy the things in the earth and to have the better things. But money is still not the end all be all, and it's not an indicator of favor. Some of the worst people of all time had a lot of money. So sometimes the fact that they got a lot of money is because of the people they stepped on to get it. And some of the degrading, immoral things that they did to get it. So don't be one of those people that you want to be around people because they have money. You should want to be around people with character and get your own money. People is broke not always because they not favored. Sometimes it be situations and circumstances that led to that. Racism, prejudice, discrimination, unfair treatment. It's a wide host of things that sometimes cause people to have less money. I told y'all one time I went for a job where I had so many years experience and they hired somebody that didn't even have a green card. A migrant, basically. And when I found out, I filed a complaint and I get down there and it's like she was talking like she was against me. So I said, never mind, you know what, forget it. Because I know I couldn't win because she's the person that you deal with. They had a person that didn't even like black people. So if black people come down there and complain, they won't get nowhere. So it's not always because of something you did. You got to find out what to do that will cause you to have money. Money don't discriminate. People do. That's why I don't believe in having one form of income because of how people are. I always want to have my bases covered. And people will try to mess you over because they don't like you. And sometimes it ain't nothing that you did that was major. Sometimes people just don't like you. I done seen people that I had no run-ins with and people that I done helped and looked out for along the way act like they're against me. That's just the way it be sometimes. It ain't always because people be trying to blame themselves. No. So modern women, they play games, y'all. They play games. And the games they play are the reason why a lot of them are single. Think about it. A woman that will come on my channel that she don't even have to watch. She don't have to watch my videos. You're not going to change the truth and the things I feel like I need to say and get out because you don't like them or you don't agree with them. You're not. So for them not to understand what I just said or to still try to come on my channel and be disrespectful and talk about my appearance, which is the next game they like to play, and I'm finna talk about that in a second. It shows what kind of person they are. It don't matter how my appearance look. If my mouth speaks truth, truth makes people free, and the truth is gonna always be the truth, no matter how I look, no matter how you look. If it's true, it's true. If it's false, it's false. Whether I got a suit on or whether I got a shirt with mud on it. It don't stop it from being true unless you superficial and ignorant and dumb. And that's childish. That's what we did as kids. When somebody did something or said something we didn't like, the first thing we want to do is get on their financial situation or get on the way they look. That's what we did in elementary school. Y'all supposed to be grown. You got a problem with what I say? If what I'm saying ain't true, prove me false. Don't come on here talking about my appearance because you're not hurting me, because I'm just going to come right back at you. Or if I don't feel like it, I'm just going to block you. But either way, you ain't going to get nowhere. Because I see an enemy as an enemy and I see a friend as a friend. And it don't matter how long I know you. It don't matter what your situation is. Once you present yourself to me as an enemy, that's how I'm going to see you. And that's in terms of modern women, which the majority, probably 99% of these women are modern women with modern women tendencies, regardless of their body count. They got modern women tendencies. All up in men's face, but yet married to somebody else. Yet going with somebody else, trying to be married in the future. Modern women tendencies. Strippers, modern women, out the gate. 304, out the gate. If you showing anyone your private parts that you are not in a relationship with, you are a 304. Now you could talk about me till the sun come back up the next day. You can't change that fact. If you are married and you view, I'm going to show you something. Women watching porn is different from men watching porn. And they watch porn for different reasons. Women are emotional. So they gain physical enjoyment out of it, but their motive for doing it is always sinister because their mind is different. They're more emotional creatures. So when a woman is texting another man behind your back, which a lot of these modern women do, and you in a relationship with her, she live with you or whatever, or you married to her, and she texting another dude, call herself liking him or sleep with him, it's because she's a modern woman, and no matter how she dressed that up, that's what she is. It don't matter if she wear yoga pants and have that booty jiggling right in your face. It don't matter how she wear her makeup, how she wear her wigs. Women that are married, dealing with other men, wanting to deal with other men are nothing. They're not a catch, and they're doing you a favor if they leave you. And you doing yourself a favor if you leave them. I don't care about no kids. Oh, my kids. So you gonna let her do you like that? I ain't. Do not get emotionally attached to these women you asking for. These women are not like God. The ones that are probably already married. Or who's to say they ain't gonna flip out when they get a man? You can't even watch TV in peace with a lot of these women. They always trying to send you somewhere or start some argument with you. Tell me I'm wrong. And y'all dudes, like I say, y'all need to start telling the truth like LeVar did. Y'all scared to speak up, man. Y'all, they got y'all by their balls, man. They punking you. But y'all know I'm right, though. That's why my subs are going. Even against the shadow banning and the insecurity and the dislike and whoever works for YouTube. They don't like me. I could tell when the people who come in to work that don't have a problem with me or probably like me, my views be up here. But it be certain days, I'll be like practically knowing they schedule, that all of a sudden, all this weird stuff like on my channel is saying 70, 80, 90, 100 views. But then if you pull it up on the TV, it says 0. All that stuff. It's certain days. That's how I know some of them don't like me. And it's weird. Because those days where I don't get the proper views, I can click on some of the people that I think is agents or the people that ain't talking about nothing. And they'll bet I made a video 2 hours ago and had 30,000 views. They ain't being fair. They not being fair. But it's cool though. I make these videos and I'm gonna keep doing it. So you gotta realize why we say that marriage is nothing to gain for a man. And one of the reasons is because all the games that modern women play. And you had a nerve to marry them. Good luck to you, sir. You better take it slow. And you better be ready to, like I told you, somebody I know, his son was having problems. Practically not even been married a month. I told him, I said, man, you better tell him to stand on her. You better put his foot down. So he told him what I said. His son got on her and she got it back in line. She quit her job. I said, he better tell her, you need to go back to work. Don't let them quit their job, man. That I'm telling you, trust me, man. Trust me, man. I be telling y'all the truth. I'm the truth, man. That one person working stuff, that stuff is hard. Oh, well, you make this much. It don't even matter. Because you're going to always have incurring expenses that's going to dwindle your money down. But if you make more before you go into that situation, you'll be fine. Don't go in that situation. You only make 20,000, 30,000, 40, 50. And you trying to be the only one working, man, you going to be one of them people, you go to the lot on Sunday and you go right to the sticker and you walk away because you ain't going to have the money for the car. Whereas if both of y'all working, y'all can team up on this stuff and you'll be able to save more money. That's why you know, homeschooling, all of that's good. But be prepared before you do it. If you're going to do it. Nut on them sheets, man. Don't get her pregnant right away. Because it's weird how the devil does things to change the dynamic of your household. I swear to y'all, I used to go to some of these jobs completely peaceful, minding my own business, everything. And I know the devil was jumping in them people. Jumping in them. To the point where okay, at this point, I'm degrading myself by being here. It got to that point a couple times. The devil will get in people who are lost. The devil will get in people who are saved yet immature. I'm telling you. And if the devil don't get in them herself, she'll send her demons to do it. And if the demons can't get in them for whatever reason, they can still influence them. Put stuff in their head about you to mess your money up. That's just how it be. The times I used to talk about politics and secret society, all this stuff, was no different than now when I don't talk about none of it and people don't even know I know about the stuff. No different. People choose who they gonna like and they choose who they not gonna like. They just immature like that. And modern women definitely are. They don't know what they want or who they want. They always choose wrong. They'll always say that the person is not their type that they end up with. That's why I be telling y'all prophetically, because I can see it. And guys been coming in the comments. If you look back, that might have been LeVar, but I forgot who it was. He said that his wife is being investigated by the police, his ex-wife, because her boyfriend be selling drugs. Now, she didn't have that problem when she was with him. But this the game they play. They like them bad, 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 bad boys. They make them feel so good. And if you a good guy, you're boring, 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 boring. She gonna keep her legs closed for no reason. For no reason. If you a good guy, she don't like you. She's gonna say you're boring, you don't spend time with me, you don't spend time with me. And she gonna be on emotional affairs with bums that don't support her. And she gonna be watching guys jag off. And then, you know what some women do? If they know you like a hairy vagina, they'll be secretly shaving it. And you'll be looking at it like, seem like it's a razor coming on there. Or the flip. I know a guy, somebody was just telling me about a guy that he want his girlfriend, wife, whatever she is, I think it might be his wife, he like her to shave hers off. He got mad because he saw that thing, it looked like a bush, a wild forest. So they go both ways. That's the game they play too. They always want to give you something different than what they know you like. That's another game they play. If they know you like long hair, you marry him, she gonna come home with one of the sides shaved off her head and a lightning bolt. Her little egghead showing on the side. You be like, what is this? Well, you supposed to accept me the way I am. The vows say, F them vows. You ain't even supposed to make vows. Sure. Or if you like short hair, they'll come back. They'll have extensions down to their back. They'll have their hair all the way down to their butt. I remember in the 90s, man, that short hair, woo, that used to be popping on women. I liked it both, but that short hair was popping sometime. Like, y'all remember Queen Pen? Queen Pen was a sexy looking chick, man. What's her song? That little "A Party Not a Party." Go look at it on YouTube. And then how Kiki Wyatt used to be. I mean, I know she was kind of young, but how she still. That's why them dudes keep marrying her. She practically got like 10 kids. Them dudes knocking the soul out of that. She been married like 4 times. That's because a lot of time when women be light-skinned, these dudes don't care. This is what they do. They don't care what they do. They'll put up for them for longer sometimes than they will with a darker skin. And then they get entitled, and then now they tired of her, and now somebody else done stepped up because she light-skinned. But that don't mean they getting nothing better. They just getting guys to spend a little time. It's their turn. And when a woman don't want you no more, your turn is up. Just give it up. Like me, I already know my turn is up. It's up. Like if my turn wasn't up, it wouldn't be 3 years since the last sexual encounter. That happens when your turn is up. Bye-bye. Guys be married not getting none, but the women be all around them that give it to them the same night. And sometimes them one night stands be not because they are 304, it just be because you the one they like. Yeah, every now and then, you'll see that quick stuff with, women because they like you. Most of it's because they're 304. I would say 1%, maybe 2%. It'd be just because they like you like that. Now, women who withhold sex from the guy that does right by them, those women are usually quicker and easier for a guy that ain't did nothing for them. And the system, that's why I tell y'all to stop marrying these women. Because the system is going to provide or try to provide her with your financial resources, whatever they may be, even though she's playing these games with you. You ain't got it in 5 months, 10 months, 2 years, 3 years, like my case. But then the next dude will get it in less than a week, maybe even the same night that he takes her out. She's sucking on him or doing something. He got his hand in her pen. He getting somewhere. And you got to pay her. And we finna close. You got to pay her after she played those games. That's another game modern women play. The guy that they should be having sex with is not the guy they have sex with. The guy they should be giving their phone number or calling is not the guy they give their phone number or call. These the games they play, y'all. This is how we got to start doing them when they play these games.